So, Kenny, my producer's already told me that something happened in December. Fill me in.
Well, to set the scene, we were broken up, living separately. I was living at my parents' house. He was living in a house under my name.
Okay.
It started with him not answering my texts and calls, and I hate when he does that.
Uh-huh.
I had this gut feeling as a mom that my son needed me, and I just started crying, thinking I need to go see him. So I had my mom take me over to my house, and as soon as I jumped out of the car, I started knocking on the door, and it took him...
You didn't have a key to the house? It's yours?
Yes.
But you
We have
knocked
shared
in.
custody.
Got it.
It took him a minute to answer the door, which was very sketchy. Once he answered the door, he cracked open the door, peeped his head out, and said, "What do you want?" And I was like, "Can I come in and talk?" And he said, "You don't need to be in here." I was like, "This is my house. What are you talking about?" And so I was like, you know what, whatever. As I'm hugging my son, I smell a woman's perfume on him. It's not mine. I know that. And I say, "Is there a woman in my house?" And he says, "Ain't no bitch in my house." And I put my son down, and not even 2 minutes later, this bitch comes out of my room. She grabs my son.
Ain't no bitch in this house. This bitch came out the room, okay?
Yeah. Well, she grabs my son by the arm. I freak out. I'm like, why is the bitch you cheated on me with, the whole reason we broke up to begin with, in my house?
She grabbed your son?
Yeah.
And what was the explanation?
She was supposedly trying to get something out of his hands.
Okay. And so, is that why the cops were called?
No. After we were arguing, because I got really heated, I was yelling at him, saying, "Get this out of my house," you know? And I threatened to call the police if he doesn't give me my son. He takes away my phone. He says, "Give me my phone that I gave you." And my mom thinks it's going to turn physical, so she calls the police. Mm-hmm. The police get there and basically tell us we need to get our together.
Got it. Okay. And you got a restraining order after that?
Well, that night I called out of work, called my boss, told her I'm not coming in, my son needs me. I spent the night crying in my bed with my son in my arms. And that morning I decided it was time to get a restraining order. And because I don't want my son around some drugged up, nasty.
And how long have you two been together?
We've been together about 6 years, but
6
we've been
years.
back together since January.
Since January you've been back together. So you all met when you were like getting in high school?
I was
right out of high school?
16. I was homeschooled.
Oh, you were homeschooled. So,
yeah.
But you were in your teens?
Yeah.
Okay then. And how old is your child?
He's 2.5.
2.5 years old. So there's history here.
Yeah.
And how's it been since January?
He claims he's been faithful, but I mean, this has happened multiple times.
Okay. And how many times has he been unfaithful in the past?
Once a year about.
Once a year?
Yeah. And I kept forgiving him every time.
Once a year. Okay. And you tell my producer he cheats September to January?
Yeah, usually around that time, every time.
Every time?
I don't know.
Why?
I have no idea. I've been trying to get to the bottom of it. It's just not getting through his head, you know?
Yeah. Is he a good dad?
Yeah. I mean, for the most part, he is.
What does for the most part mean?
Well, I mean, I have to ask him to bathe him or buy diapers or wipes.
Okay.
He doesn't play with him very often. He's always gaming 24/7.
All right.
But here recently, it seems like he's been trying to be a better father.
Got it. He's been trying to be a better father. Okay, then. And how often does he see your child?
We live together.
You live together now?
In the same house he cheated on me in.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, then. Does your family want y'all together?
No, the short answer.
Yeah.
Most of them are very furious. I even went back.
Got it. Well, Kenny, you want to know if Mizell has any DMs with other women in his phone. You want to know if Mizell is texting with any other women. And you also want to know if Mizell is speaking to any other women on Snapchat particularly. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, I think it's time to meet Mizell and hear his side of the story. So everyone welcome Mizell. Hey, Mizell, how are you doing?
Pretty good.
Good, nice to meet you. So I need to hear your version of what happened that day.
Well, it started when I was at work. I was talking to this woman No, I shouldn't have. And one thing led to another. It was a big mistake on my part as her boyfriend and as a father. I was at the house with our child. This other woman came over to the house. We talked a little bit.
And other stuff happened.
And then-
During that time, did you two agree, because you were on a break after you found out.
Yeah.
Did you agree not to see other people during that break, or could you see other people?
We agreed not to introduce new partners to our son because you don't know if it's temporary or not. We don't want to introduce him to
Got it,
temporary
okay.
people.
So, but during that break, because there's two things at play. So during that break, y'all could see other people, but we had an agreement, no introduction to other people.
No being in my house, no meeting my son.
Got it. And those two things were broken.
Yeah.
Okay. Were you upset when Kenny showed up?
At first, yes, I was.
Okay. And she put you on the restraining order. How did that make you feel?
It broke me down
What were the months during this?
through the month of December.
So you didn't get to see your son during Christmas time?
Yes.
Okay then. And was that the first Christmas you had missed with your son?
Yes.
Okay. And how did that make you feel?
Like a father.
Are you only staying together for your son?
No, not at all.
Uh-huh. Why are you staying together?
Because I love her
Okay then.
more
You
than
do.
anybody in this world.
I don't want nobody else than
Okay.
you. That's why this hurts me so much.
And I'm sorry what I did to you.
Why did you do it to begin with?
I think it was the temptation.
But this has happened multiple times. I just don't understand.
And I understand that.
How did you grow up? Did you grow up in a stable home? Because I'm sensing,
No.
because I'm tracking your language, and I don't think you did.
No, I didn't.
Okay then. Were you in foster care?
DHS, yes.
Okay then. What is your relationship with your parents now?
I don't have a relationship with my mother.
Got it. Okay. Do you have anger issues sometimes?
I would say yes, I do have anger
Okay.
issues.
Uh-huh. Okay. Got it. Okay. Thank you for indulging me and sharing that with me.
Absolutely.
So, how does the anger issues play into this relationship? Do you two want to be together?
I do so much. That's why I'm here. I mean, I've tried everything. I'm trying to get it through his head. I just don't know what's not clicking.
Okay. Okay. And Kenny, you only wanted us to search his phone from the time you got back together, right?
Yes.
Because you think that's the totally fair time to search it for.
Yes.
So since you got back together from January, that's when you want to know.
Yes.
Okay. Because you said he cheats from January to September. Okay.
September to January.
In September. Is that true? You cheat during September to January?
I would say about that time. yeah.
What happens during that time?
I guess I pretty much just fall into my own mistakes and
What goes through your mind during that time?
Knowing it's wrong.
knowing it's wrong and
When's your birthday?
January 1st.
January 1st. Okay. Well, listen, I think it's time to unlock your phone. All right. Mizell, we unlocked your phone. Kenny, you want to know if Mizell has any DMs with other women in his phone? He says he does not. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched his DMs and found that Mizell is telling the truth. Kenny, you want to know if Mizell is texting with any other women? He says he is not. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched his texts and found that Mizell is telling the truth. Kenny, you want to know if Mizell is speaking to any other women on Snapchat? He says he's not. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched his apps and found that Mizell is telling the truth. So, since the time you've been back together, he has not been doing anything. How does that make you feel?
Relieved, but I'm still worried. You know, it may happen again. I mean,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Okay. So, the reason I was asking those questions is because I know you're healing and you're also still hurting because you're a young man and the childhood you had didn't give you the full guidance that you needed so that you can become the man that I think you desire to be. And I believe that as a young man who has temptations, you're like, I want to do certain things and I want to try certain things. But then you're also conflicted because you also want to be better and give your child a better life than the life you had. Am I hitting it on the nail?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And so you're in conflict right now. And that conflict is not only hurting you, but it's hurting this relationship. So I do believe you love this woman. And I believe that she is somebody that you have decided that you want to spend a life with, especially since you have a family together. But I believe you're also in a place right now where you're like, I still also want to be young. And I also want to try to figure out how to have my life and do what I want to do. And you're conflicted. And that conflict is causing you inner turmoil. It's causing you to be angry because you don't have answers, because you don't have guidance. Am I still hitting it on the nail?
100%.
Okay, yeah. And this breaks my heart for you. Because when I see children who have not gotten what they deserved, and I'm so sorry for the life that you had and the things that have happened, because no child deserves any of that. But what I will say to you is that what you've done well so far is that you found out to find your own North Compass. You figured out a way to find out how I can be better. Now, I'm going to tell you something that you should probably explore. Those months of September to January, something happened in your childhood, something happened in your life that during those months, you never felt secure. Usually, when something happens of that nature, you'll start to self-sabotage because your body has told you, I need to self-sabotage during that time. I'm telling you to figure that out because you've got to understand what is causing you to make erratic decisions. That's where your healing is going to begin. I already know you're going to be a great father. I already know you want to try harder. I'm going to tell you, if you need some guidance or you need somebody to say, okay, I'm feeling right now like, I don't know, I think I want to do some crazy stuff, I want you to call me, all right? Everybody online tell me y'all call me y'all cousin, so I'm your cousin now, all right? All right? So you're going to call me, and you're going to be like, hey, cousin, I don't know right now. I'm feeling a little overwhelmed. I'm feeling like I want to do something crazy. I feel like I want to go talk to this girl. Be as real as you want with me. And I'm going to say, hey, let's figure this out together. What's going on in your mind right now?
Trying to hold back tears. Because I've made a lot of mistakes.
I'll forgive you every time.
And it hurts that I put my family through this. And I don't ever want to go through that pain again.
Yeah. You got to forgive yourself. Every 25-year-old makes mistakes. And while you're growing, I want to be here for you, okay?
Thank you.
And I'll be here with you every step of the way.
I appreciate it.
Come here. I want to give you a hug before we end this. Come here. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. It's going to be all right. All right? I'm glad you got some answers. I know it's going to be hard for the family because they've seen a lot of stuff with your young love, but hopefully hearing this, they'll have perspective of what it is to be in your shoes for a little bit, because I'm sure they don't understand, okay? And if there's ever a point where you feel like you're going to make a bad decision, be honest. That's the biggest tip I can give you. But we're going to talk some more, all right? All right, then. Thank you for being here. Everyone at home, make sure to come back next time, friends, so we can keep talking and growing. I love you all.